Hello and welcome to episode 205 of Naija's Geeking Out, your favorite comic book podcast with a Naija twist. And we are back, guys. Yeah, thank you for joining us again. Quick announcement, guys. Please remember to rate, like, subscribe Naija's Geeking Out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Share the news with your friends, retweets, get us out there. Remember to like, subscribe, and suggest to a friend.
Share with your friends. Very important.
And share with your enemies, people you don't like, people you don't agree with. Share with them as well.
Wait, did we ever announce on the podcast about the change in Instagram handles?
I don't know if it was officially done on the podcast. I think it was done on.
I think we said about a update. The name is the same now, to be honest. That's the old one. Yeah. So But guys, just in case you don't know, we have kind of we've moved our social media to a new account, but the account name is still the same as the old one. We archived off the old one.
Okay.
And we're trying to bring you more exciting formats and more interesting news.
Exactly.
So you'll see less of today.
Subscribe, subscribe, and share and like. Right, guys. So we've got the Three Musketeers today. Red the regular is irregular. Well, yeah. Today, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's been a good week. Caught up on a couple of comics, and good week to be. Yeah.
All right, good week. Okay, Dapo, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, it's been a so-so week for me, but
What happened? What's causing your down?
There's football. There's your normal being a man in the 2024 issues. Money issues, stress issues, children issues, car issues. I don't have a car. Everything's coming at once. But you know what? We strive on. We strive on.
We move. Okay, cool. Let's jump into. We have such a full load today, guys.
Yep.
We've got a lot to cover. We have trailers to talk about. We have comic book news to talk about. We have series to talk about. Yeah, it's full on, guys. But so let's jump right into it. New York Comic Con ongoing. It's been good. There have been some announcements thus far, and there have been some trailer drops as well. So I think we've had. Well, there's 3 trailers we're going to cover today, right? So one Marvel, one DC, and then one independent is what I should call it, perhaps. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, Netflix is a big enough studio on its own now that calling them independent is...
I'm not talking about the studio. I'm talking about the product, the franchise, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
Do you know what independent it is? Do we know?
I don't know, but it is called, we're talking about, guys, The Electric State, which is a 2025 movie based on a graphic novel that is being released, that's going to be released by Netflix next year.
Okay, so they're releasing that graphic novel as well?
No, there's a graphic novel that exists currently. It's a dystopian sci-fi graphic novel.
Okay.
By a guy called Simon Stallinghag. I don't know what the production company is, blah, 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 blah. But yes, it looks like, I think it's one of those independent ones. It's not one of the Image or the typical ones that we know. It is about an alternate reality of the year 1997 in which a teenage girl and her toy robot journey through a technologically ravaged southwestern United States.
I just watched a series recently, and you could have given it the same exact description. I think it's called Fallout.
It's called what? Fallout?
Fallout, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Fallout is a little more mature than this one.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the word I was.
Fallout is matured, or Fallout has more absurd elements.
I don't know.
This
one feels very not ET. It feels very AI for me. It feels very girl on an adventure with her robots. Robots have feelings. I don't know. Anyway, we saw it. It has Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt. I don't know.
Okay.
Do people
I can guess why it's contributing to your. It feels very to you.
Yeah. I mean, it feels. I don't know. What is it with Chris Pratt, first of all? Because it feels like people really, really, really like this guy.
What, like him or don't like him?
Like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hollywood really, really likes him.
No, because
No,
he gets so much work. He gets so much. You know, it's like that time that they were trying to push Sam Worthington, but this one is he. I mean, he was the voice of Mario. He's been the voice of Garfield. He's been the voice of the Lego Movie. Everything is awesome.
He had that future movie.
On Amazon
Oh
Prime.
yeah. With
on Amazon Prime.
Jennifer.
No, not Passengers. Not Passengers.
Oh,
Are you talking
Passengers.
about the one on Amazon Prime?
Okay.
No, the one of time travel and all of that.
It was on Amazon
I've
Prime.
not seen that. I never watched that actually.
I didn't
It was
watch that,
good.
but
It
it
was
was a
good.
big
It was
deal.
good. It was good. It was good.
That's not what I heard though. That's why I didn't watch it. People.
I didn't hear it was
No.
good. Yeah, same.
It's okay. Let me put it this way.
Okay.
Don't go in with brain. It's an action movie that has time travel elements.
Right, I got you. Okay.
Yes,
And the
just watch
time
it.
travel elements don't make sense. That's the biggest
No,
lie
of
of
course
the
not.
movie.
But it's like trying to
Yeah.
make sense of the time travel elements in that Denzel Washington film. But you cannot deny that that's a good film. The one they did with Tony Scott or something. But that's a good film.
Lupa.
With Paula.
Oh,
Paula Patton. What's it called?
No, Deja Vu.
Deja Vu. Deja Vu.
Deja vu.
Deja Vu.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
that was good. More because not the sci-fi.
not
element.
the time travel, not the sci-fi
Yeah,
element.
yeah, the
Exactly.
storyline.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just enjoy
Okay.
the movie for itself. So it feels
Okay.
like he's kind of popular, and I'm like, okay. And this is
He-
obvious.
I think he is very popular. I think he
And his
built a
movies make
brand.
money.
Yeah, he
Yeah, it might
built
be-
a
it
brand
might be that.
from parts of the
Yeah.
creation. And yes, I mean Jurassic Park did well, I guess.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
proper franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
then he had his Guardians of Galaxies.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, that's a huge franchise. I mean, this movie, let me first of all say that this movie has a budget of over 300 million.
Cash out.
I strongly believe that the Russo brothers, when they are doing these movies, it's like one for you, one for me. One for you. When they are counting the money,
Oh,
there's
wait.
no way that some of this money is not going to see that.
You said it's Netflix.
Yes.
Yes.
Netflix. Yeah.
Well, that explains about it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Netflix are quite careless with money, but this is 320 million.
That
Oh.
trailer I saw.
Yeah.
I can
What's
see
not
where
quite
I can see where 20
320
million went.
Sorry, what?
So they have to account for the remaining 300.
I mean, it's Marcus and McFeely, you know, but
Yeah,
I still think it's ridiculous. I mean, it's got Millie Bobby Brown, it's got Chris Pratt, it's got Ki-Hoo Kwan, it's got Woody Harrelson, Anthony Mackie, Brian Cox,
wow.
Giancarlo, Stanley
Yeah, so that,
Tucci. I mean, these are biggish names. And like I don't get how Netflix does this. And what pisses me off. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a mini Netflix rant here. Sorry. What pisses me off is they will cancel good stuff like Dead Boy Detective to do shit like this that people will watch, and in the end it will be like a 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
The data. This will bring in more new
They don't
subscribers
share
than.
that data.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
They don't share that
I mean,
data.
I have to assume that they are going by the data as a company that doesn't want to go under, and
that's a
they are not
reasonable
running.
assumption for assumption for any streamer. But if we're going by that, does the data support things like The Walking Dead doing Daryl Dixon and like all the other stuff?
To be fair to Netflix, their streaming has been going up a lot. Like subscriber counts, viewer counts, compared to other streamers, they've dusted everybody.
Okay.
Like they've conclusively won the streaming wars. If you look at the data for the past few months,
But
were they ever in danger of losing the
there was a time when it looked as if Disney was coming up, was going to catch up with them and things like that.
When did you first
catch up today?
Yeah.
Not
catch up, but like it looked at the points where Disney was on the trajectory to
compete. Was
compete.
on an upward.
Netflix had plateaued.
And that was flatlining. But now
Netflix
is rapidly going, and Disney is like not as much. So the gap now between Netflix and every other streamer is like Netflix versus everybody put together.
I mean, they're over 50%. They're probably like more 60% or so of the market.
Exactly. It's like they like when people are talking about the streaming wars before, people were talking about who would catch up, who would be, but now nobody's talking about that anymore. It's Netflix.
I never really thought.
Okay, I don't want to go off tangent.
Yeah, sorry.
But just one quick last question.
Sorry, we were. Yes.
Are they making money?
I don't know.
Okay. Just curious.
I don't know. I don't know if they are making money now. I don't know if their plan is to make money in the next 5 years or in the next 15 or 20 years.
Or if they are profitable now,
they might just be looking at it as we are not making money now, but because and one crazy thing is they continue to acquire franchises like Terminator, Tomb Raider, like they keep like Tekken. They keep buying all these things. I'm like, this is insane. But okay, let's move on from Netflix.
Yeah.
We saw this trailer. What was your vibe of this trailer when you saw it? This Electric State trailer, the Electric State. Now, what did you think? What did you feel?
I'm not that impressed. I didn't hate it. I didn't really think there was anything in it that it seemed very generic to me, and I thought, okay. When I was watching it, I saw Pratt.
Yeah.
I saw Millie.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, is this Jurassic Park meets Godzilla? Then I saw, you start seeing people. Everything just looked generic. There's a Russo Brothers, and it looked so generic. I can't even decide whether I liked it or not. There was one shot that I liked, and that's when one of the robots picked up a flag and threw it like a spear. I really expected that to hit the. Typically, in the movie, that would hit the helicopter.
The helicopter.
Yeah. The fact that it missed got a chuckle out of me, but that was about it.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was your vibe? What was your
I don't care. Like, I saw the trailer. This is the kind of thing that, without the names attached, I was like, okay, I'll probably skip. Or whenever I'm bored and whenever I'm doom scrolling through Netflix, I'll stop there and watch in the background. So it's not the kind of movie I would expect to cost that much, like you said. So yeah, I generally don't care about this. If it was a cinema movie, I would watch a cinema. I'll wait for it to come out on streaming.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's a streaming movie.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a cinema movie, I would probably go to the Black Seas to watch this. I don't even remember the trailer. I don't even like it's so incredibly generic. Like the story, the vibe. It didn't feel that there was anything particularly original about it. I mean, the robots have like a slightly teddy bearish, cutie, cuddly.
Yeah. They look like toys that have walked out.
Yeah, they look like toys.
Yeah.
Exactly. They look like wind-up toys that were just huge, or different varying sizes. I didn't get any.
I've heard of the comic book. I've not read the book yet. Before this,
I can share it.
With positive vibes towards it.
Okay.
So
not enough. I bet you it's not enough. I've literally had this for a while, and I can share it. We can read it before the next next podcast. But for 320 million. Yeah, and right now I'm just not feeling the Russos. So let's see this next year, 2025. But very meh. Daredevil Born Again. This drops 4th of March, 2025 next year. Did anybody see the leaked trailer from Comic-Con?
I don't watch leaks.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw a bit of it and I stopped. As a good person I am that doesn't subscribe to leaks and anything like that.
But if you're on Twitter, where this came out from. It looks good. It looks good. Vincent D'Onofrio is there. He looks.
So, do you think it looks good?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Oh, okay.
Positive.
While I'm watching it, I saw Punisher in it.
Yes. John Bernthal was back. Frank is back. White Tiger is there. White Tiger, the character. Yes. In costume.
The Mexican Miguel.
Yes. In costume. Frank is there. What's his name is back? Bullseye is back. Poindexter. The agent in season 3.
No, I know what you mean. I'm trying to remember how he ended. That's what.
I think he broke his back or something, and at the end they showed him on the surgery table being put back together or something.
Oh, of course, yes. Thank you. Yes, I remember that scene now. Yes.
So he's back. Foggy and Carol are back as well. It looked good, to be honest with you. It was very evocative of the of the Netflix series. It was very foxy with the Netflix series.
To
9
the,
episodes.
I don't know.
they want to disagree.
No, I'll finish and then you can go. Yeah, 9 episodes
Yeah.
from March next year. So today, what's your take?
I don't know. I got it. It looks good, but I got a bad vibe. And this is just purely my vibe.
Okay,
Like I have nothing to go off on.
of course.
Yeah, for this particular, like there's no
Yeah.
one specific element that jumped out to me and said, yeah, but I just wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
That's just it, yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Was there enough of Kingpin in this to see if this is Kingpin from
Yeah,
Echo?
it's not the Kingpin from Echo.
Okay, thank you. Thank God.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we don't know Texo.
No, it can't be.
We
In
don't
Jesus'
know.
name. In Jesus' name. So
We
it's not a question
don't
of
actually know.
how
Did
no,
you
it can't
just
be.
say in Jesus' name?
It isn't. Yeah. I'm
Because
I'm saying it emphatically it's not. So let's
Okay.
not
okay,
don't put
I
that
like your
out there.
dreams.
Yeah.
It's a shock
But
that
that's
was Echo in episode 1.
Can I wait? Sorry.
Yeah.
This is if this is in MCU, right?
Yes.
It has to be. Yeah. Following the
Did Kingpin have one eye in this?
no, both.
Okay.
But I believe at the end of that in Echo he ended up with 2 eyes or something. I think maybe they put a robot eye.
Oh,
I didn't
did he?
I didn't finish it, so
I can't
Oh.
remember, but I do remember that he whether it was the glasses or something that was making him see her sign language.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, he had this.
Yeah, something stupid
Yeah.
like that. Something stupid. I don't know, but I think he ended up with 2 eyes. It's very stupid. But this one he has 2 eyes, and Vanessa is there. So,
okay.
yeah. I know what Tunde is saying, but today what you were feeling was the MCU was MCU. It's not based on the
Maybe.
trailer. Because
Maybe.
if at the end, if you saw from the visionary James Gunn, you can be like, hey, perfect. But it is the smell of MCU. So don't worry
And
about
it's yeah, okay.
it. Okay. That was another one. And then the final trailer we saw, speaking of DCU and James Gunn, is Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
Which shows the recruitment of Rick Flag's dad, Rick Flag Sr., with Amanda Waller basically going to recruit the other members of the Task Force X, which has Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Weasel,
yes.
Dr. Phosphorus.
Dr.
Yes.
Phosphorus, yes.
Yes.
GI Robot.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And I think there's one more person I'm missing.
There is one.
I feel like there's
Who
one more.
who the big chap? Was it Frankenstein himself?
Yeah, Frankenstein himself. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think he was part of their group, but he did appear in
Oh, okay.
the trailer as well.
There is still one more person.
There's one more
That
person
we're
who I think
missing- that we're missing.
Yeah.
But yes, I think it was a female person.
Was it not a
Yes,
witch?
younger female.
The
Yeah.
sorcerer. Was it not a sorcerer? I'm trying to remember who it was.
No, it has to be someone. Anyway.
Yeah. Sorry, Neela. She looked like a fish.
Yes.
Oh
that's
yeah.
the person.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Right.
Yes. But yeah. So this, I thought this looked good. They went on a mission. We saw a bit of Clayface. We saw, as today said, Frankenstein himself. Yeah. I mean, this starts what this premieres December 5th.
Yeah.
That is what surprised me more than anything else.
Okay.
For some weird reason, I've forgotten that the opening, I guess, of DCU
It's this.
is this and not not some
Legacy.
Superman Legacy.
That's true.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I went, oh, that's this year. Yeah, so
That is true. That's true. That is December this year. December 5th. How do you feel about this trailer? This series?
I didn't mind the trailer. Let me try. I did not mind the
Okay.
trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
When it started, I thought, okay. Just look at standard DC animation, nothing to get too excited about. Strangely, the past featuring Dr. Phosphorus are the ones that piqued my interest more. Every time I was on screen, I was like, oh my God. Maybe it's the fact that how he looks at the radiation or whatever he's pouring out, and he met people I was really, I thought, oh, okay, I want to see
Yeah,
how he's handled, and so he got me a bit excited.
yeah,
I liked the bride. I've always liked the bride,
yeah.
and I want to see what they do with. So I'm intrigued. That's about
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
It's the best
okay,
way I could put it.
okay. Today,
Okay. Yeah. I don't like the animation.
Mhm.
I think the animation can be better for at least something to distinguish, like that was something to distinguish it from the correct DC animation project. Something like
Yeah,
to make it show that, oh, this is something
pop.
different. But yeah, uh, the story, the trailer immediately reminds me of the Suicide Squad by James Gunn. Like the vibe of what the trailer is going for, the
Very
recouping. Like
much
it's
so.
like
yeah,
It's
if you
pretty much
told
the
me
same.
this was animated Suicide Squad, I'm like, yeah, and that's what it is
It's pretty
basically.
much the same. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So, and I like that movie. So, I'm not super excited, but I'm
yeah,
going to watch this eagerly and I'm going to enjoy it. I
yeah,
think that's my prediction.
yeah. I'm not super excited,
Yeah.
but I have nothing against it, and I believe that it's going to lead into the DCU. It's going to be things are going to happen here that are going to lead into the DCU universe. I
Yeah.
I'm I'm moderately intrigued is what I should say. Yeah. I don't have an issue with it. Again, the animation looks okay. Um
Yeah.
but yeah, let's just see. I don't yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have any attachment to any of the characters per se, apart from maybe Amanda Waller, you know.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. That's all I can say about this one. Okay, that's it for trailers. Now on to DCU comic news. Some of this is DC, some of this is DCU. DC Vertigo returns. Now, Vertigo is an imprint that's I think they've suspended, and we need to talk about that side. They suspended for a bit, and now it's back. So the Vertigo gave us, Sandman's,
yeah.
the Dead Boy
So
Detectives,
yeah,
uh, uh
Constantine.
Hellblazer, yes.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Nice House on the Lake. I think was also
Well, no, I
Vertigo.
think it was Image.
It was image,
There's
isn't it?
no, there is one that is this. There's one of those titles
No,
that is
no, no.
DC.
Yeah, Nice House on the Lake is Image. The sequel, the other one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
is going to be Vertigo, or is Vertigo.
Yes.
The
Yes.
follow up.
Yes.
I can't remember what it's
Yeah.
called.
The one that's coming out now.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
I
Nice
think it's
house
already two.
by the sea.
By
Two
the
issues.
sea,
Nice
by the
House by
sea.
the Sea.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Okay. But yeah, so it's going to be some otherworldly Black Label type stuff. I mean, wait, hang on. V for Vendetta was Vertigo, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. V for
So here's my
Vendetta.
question: what's Black Label and what's Vertigo? What's the difference?
Black Label
Um,
will be obviously DC characters.
yeah,
Only.
so I think Vertigo already has a lineup, has its roster. Because Vertigo was like a massive, they had, like you said, all the Hellblazers, the V for Vendettas, that they have their own huge roster of comic books that they will continue. They will do sequels, they will do whatever. But Black Label is alternate. What if Batman had a crab leg? What if Wonder Woman and Batman had a child? I think that is slightly more exploratory. They'll do 5 issues, 6 issues, shut it down and finish it, and then they'll move on to another 5 issues, 6 issues. Sorry guys, quick question. Tom King's Riddler, the Riddler, is Black Label, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think all those books are Black Label. All the Tom
Yeah.
King books are
So
Black
so
Label. Yeah.
Black Label is stuff like that, or like the Peacemaker one that they did, Peacemaker something. They had like
Tries
Peacemaker
hard.
goes to
Yeah.
school. Yeah, something like
Oh yeah, yeah.
this guy. I'm surprised you remember. Yes, Peacemaker tries hard. Yeah, those will be Black Label. But the V for I said the V for Vendetta. I think Vertigo might actually have ongoing series, like ongoing stories and such.
Okay.
Okay.
That to me seems like because like let me even look. Sorry, let me
I
find
I remember the magic. Not my order. Books of Magic. I'm sure that was
Books
Vertigo.
of Magic. Yeah, that one too is
Yeah.
Vertigo. So let me American Vampire.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
started
Yeah,
that.
that would be Vertigo. Yeah,
I never
yeah,
finished
that's
that.
Vertigo. So I'm just sorry. I'm
That,
just
yeah,
doing
that had a long run actually.
yeah.
it. Had a very long run.
Yeah.
Watchmen, Swamp Thing, Sweet Tooth,
And
Dead Boy Detectives, Lucifer, iZombie, Human Targets, A History of Violence, The Losers, The Kitchen, Swamp Thing, The Return of Swamp Thing. Yeah, so there's quite 100 Bullets, which I didn't really like, to be honest. Yeah, those are all Vertigo
yeah.
ones.
And
So
if you remember, most Vertigo characters are not usually, they didn't start off as DC characters. They were just their
most
own
of them
thing
are just
that
yeah,
DC later adopted whenever they shut
yeah,
down Vertigo imprints.
yeah.
Yeah.
Astro City. Let me see.
Oh, don't tell me that's coming back, or you just reading old ones.
No,
No,
he's
I'm
reading old
literally. No, I'm sorry. I'm
ones.
just reading through
God, you never gave me hope.
Oh.
reading through Dead by Dex Day Tripper. But yeah, Dead Man. What now? Well, you don't seem too enthusiastic about Doom Patrol. You don't seem too enthusiastic about Vertigo coming back.
I don't know. It's just that when you told me the news, my first thought went, "Why can't I just do that on the Black Label?" You've now clearly, explained the key differences between the two.
Yeah,
With Black Label just being DC alternate takes on DC heroes in
DC
where
heroes and villains.
and the short-lived
Yeah.
runs like six. So I can see the difference.
Yeah.
Where Vertigo,
Yeah.
by the way, is ongoing comics, but of a
Yeah.
more mature, darker, serious
Yeah.
feel. Yeah. Okay. Now, I will wait to see what comes out. I'm more show me your workings, as it said in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I mean,
Show me your
but
workings. Yeah, go on.
on this level, this is good. Like this has proof.
Yeah.
No, but see, figures. I
Yeah.
can tell you now, when Vertigo was at its height, there's a lot I didn't like, and there's a lot I liked. So to me, it was it was good. One that was good, but there's some that I couldn't be bothered with. If I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I mean,
it's the same
yeah.
with everything you would ever get from Vertigo.
Yeah.
We just hope that the good ones are very, very
Yeah.
good, and Vertigo's
Yeah.
good ones were usually very, very good. So
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, at least Sandman, which is
it's still a
easily
classic. Yeah,
top 3 ever,
Of
came
course.
from that. Your
Of course.
I think your
Watchmen.
top 3 ever will be from there. So Sandman, Watchmen, what else?
Astro City is from there.
Astro
Which is
City.
really
Actually,
good.
yeah. So Planetary
V
is
for
from
Vendetta
Vertigo, isn't it?
is really good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where?
So
V
V
for
for Vendetta.
Vendetta.
I never really rated that book. I know a lot of people rave about it.
I
I'm
absolutely
not,
love that book.
I'm not a big fan.
Okay, why The
Okay.
Last Man?
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. So I'm not crazy about it.
Oh,
I don't think
really?
yeah.
Okay. Sheriff of Babylon is from there. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm not like that.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, yeah.
I think yeah, like they said, you pick the ones you like and you drop
Yeah.
the ones you don't, but it's always good to have some
It
sort
was
of content.
Transpopolitan. Was that Vertigo?
Transmetropolitan is from there.
Yeah.
Okay. That was good.
Yeah. And DC
So,
Black Label right now is killing it. Like
it's like
the best books out right now are from DC Black Label.
I think maybe there've been like maybe 3 that I didn't like. Maybe.
Or Tom King's.
No, like even
No.
Tom King has his moments, but even the rest of the book that are not
I mean, the
Batman.
Riddler was good, to be fair.
Yeah.
The Riddler was
Which one?
the Riddler, Tom King's Riddler.
Oh, I enjoyed that actually.
Yeah, that's good.
If
That
you
was
are
really
reading like Plastic Man No More, that book is excellent. Like
It's
it's
good.
beautiful. It's one of the best books out there right now. So
It's
yeah,
good, but it annoys me that I'm like, if you have a problem this big, you go to the Justice League. Like you cannot.
he went to them, but they were laughing at him. That's
So-
the
that
influence it.
that was his perception of them.
Yeah,
So that's why I think the writer tries to show us that he thinks they're always laughing at him regardless of what he's saying. So it's it might make up. I don't want to talk to these people.
I struggle with that aspect of that book. That's the biggest aspect of that book that I struggle with.
Yeah. No. I agree with you, but at the same time, they try to show us that that's
it's
his
how he's
perception
thinking
of the
about
way-
it. That's
how
his
he thinks that,
inferiority complex in me. Yeah,
the complex that he has. Yeah, the complex that he has. But I do like the book. They like. I mean, I won't lie. They have so many books that they have absolutely knocked it out the park. Like their Black Label is super strong.
yeah.
Quick question. On a side note, would we say that Dark Knight Strikes Again, that whole saga, Master Race, they would be like
There will be
mo-
Black
like
Label.
Black Label books, like olden days Black Label books. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like if they were to be released now, they would be considered Black Label books.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
because
those kind of books
So,
that the
yeah,
Black
DC
Label
know how
look
to do
to
stuff
as
like
their inspiration. Yeah.
Kingdom Come would have been
Black Label.
Black Label.
Yeah, exactly. So okay. I'm intrigued. I'm pleased. Give me more stuff like that. Hush 2. And Hush 2 is back with Jim Lee and
Jeff Loeb.
Jeff Loeb. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
What? This one, I don't know. Do you know why? And I know it sounds blasphemous. I'm one of those people that absolutely loved first Hush, and I know people don't rate it. But let me explain why. I just liked the ensemble nature of like the Batman going through a gauntlet, basically, of having to fight. Like everybody was there. Two-Face was there. What was that guy's name? Killer Croc was there. Catwoman was there. I just like that kind of ensemble nature of the book. It's not the best book because in reality it's a bit silly. I like the art, and I know people have grown out of Jim Lee art, but I like the art a lot. But a Hush 2, Hush is not the Hush to me is like that Ghost Maker as a villain for Batman. He's one of those convenient villains. He's a guy that Tommy Elliott, that Batman grew up with Bruce Wayne. Those Bruce Wayne's secret identity, does plastic surgery to make his face look like Bruce Wayne. I'm like,
I'll be very straightforward. I do not like Hush, the character. I never have.
Silly. Yeah.
Like, when you talk of Hush, you never talk about the character. You talk of the book.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I find the whole thing very meh, personally.
And I think that's why. No, from a pure writing point of view, I agree with you. I just like the art and the whole ensemble thing. Yeah, go on.
I don't like it at all. Like, it's one of the reasons Batman fans have a complex, and I think that's what it's. Yeah, no.
Oh,
it's superiority complex or
superiority complex.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why they think Batman can beat anybody.
Yeah,
it's one of those books.
The gauntlet.
Yeah. Like that. Oh, Batman is so short. That beg, please. Nah.
I'm a very big fan of Jeff Loeb. I really love his work.
Especially with himself.
But Hush is the one I'm not a big fan.
As much as I don't like Hush, this book is giving me Dark Knight Strikes Again. Where even
I don't know what. I don't really like
Yeah.
that. I don't really like that.
What? Nobody likes it.
Nobody likes it. It's a terrible book.
Nobody likes it.
I'm comparing it because like it was significantly worse than the first one.
Okay.
So for even people that like the first Hush now, and this book is giving me that same vibe of we are coming back with the same guys to do nonsense. Yeah.
I agree with you. Trying to bring back the team and because I actually thought, I don't know whether people like Strikes Again, but I've always
no.
People always carry the saga on their head, and I'm like, I don't like guys. It's not
people that carry the saga on their head. It's just the first book code. I don't think they've read the second and third.
He got hammered. I think that third one. He got hammered.
I think the second is even worse. It's just so.
Sorry, which one is the one with Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
No, Captain Marvel dies in the second one?
I think so.
Then that's the worst one.
That's the one that, by then Billy had already died or something. And then that's the second one.
Yeah.
That's the worst one.
That's the second one, yeah.
The last one is, that's the worst one. That one is really, is it because Captain Marvel dies that's the worst one?
No.
Yeah, for that.
No, because at the table, I just remember that the one with him in it was the worst one. Not because
it's quite the dialogue, the way Lex Luthor is, the way
the art
even talks. It's quite rubbish. It's quite rubbish.
Yeah.
But yeah, today I agree. And I don't know if you guys are aware that there's a character called Shush.
The
female Hush.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It feels like that wind me up. It's like the most obvious. Oh yeah, there's Hush. Oh, what about Shush? Oh, brilliant idea. I feel like slapping everybody who was in that room when they.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. Yeah. So
Mm,
I'm wondering
yeah.
if she's going to be in the book as well. So, which a character who I've just been like, why is this even a thing? But okay, we'll
Okay.
see. And then we have a Peacemaker spin-off comic book coming, which is going to be featuring Vigilante and Eagly from the series.
It's yeah.
I don't mind
Mm,
if they get the same crew that wrote the piece, because the Peacemaker comic book was quite funny.
yeah.
Not the Peacemaker tries hard. The there was
The
another
actual one, yeah.
Killer Bee or something. So I thought it was quite funny. So I assume this is going to be the same. I'm willing to give this a chance, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not offensive. I'll read
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
The vigilante from the TV show
yes.
has burnt such a great memory in me of vigilante that I can't see any comic living up to that guy. It's weird that the TV version of Vigilante has become my favorite version of Vigilante.
Yeah, so I'm hoping the comic is the TV, like the comic tries to copy the TV version of Vigilante.
It will.
They will. I'm just doubting the ability
Yeah.
to capture that guy's.
To capture that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the same one. It's not going to be some serious.
Yeah.
Or...
Just to be clear, guys, it's not related to DCU in any shape or form.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard
They've
that.
questioned gone about this so much on thread. He had to come out and put an announcement on it that
So I don't understand if he's saying that it doesn't lead into anything DC, which is fine, or is he saying that
it's its own thing?
Okay,
like, you cannot. Yeah,
this is probably DC thinking. Listen, Vigilante was popular. Eagly was popular. We're going to create a comic with this free in it, which probably pissed off James Gunn. But James Gunn's got no control of what they do in the comics.
I think he doesn't see. I thought
no, you can't.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
There's no way on earth you can.
I don't think Feige has any say.
No, because like when they were doing DC, what's this thing called? When they were making him head of DC Studios, we were like, they are bringing all of DC's properties, the games, the TV, the comics together under one umbrella. That's one of the pitches around it.
No.
So I can't remember if the comics are.
No, there's no way he turned the comics. I can guarantee.
Yeah, I don't see that.
That's way too much for anybody.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see.
Because CB is still in charge. What did I say? CB? That's Marvel.
Yeah.
So, you know me. I was calling the editor in chief. I can't remember who the editor. Well, is Jim? Who's calling? Is it not Jim Lee?
No. It's this lady.
It's Chief Creative. Yeah.
It's a lady. No, Jenkins, Mary. I can't remember her name.
Oh, okay.
She's the editor in chief. Yeah, we talked about it a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay, that one, check it.
Yeah,
so that's it. And then there was also some announcements around Absolute Lantern, Absolute Manhunter, and Absolute Flash.
Yeah.
The one I remember is that Absolute Manhunter. This had a rather intriguing premise where they said it's not going to be an alien, a physical alien, but more like an alien consciousness that takes over an FBI agent.
He's not a Martian, basically, yeah.
Yeah, that starts to rewrite his consciousness or something like that. I think that's quite intriguing. I mean,
it's going to be a weird book, but I don't like the art I saw.
I want to give it a chance.
Very cartoonish. I'll give it a chance.
It looked very Ben 10. It looked very Ben 10.
Yes, exactly. That's my problem with it. But like the story is intriguing enough for me to give it a chance.
Yeah.
Absolute Lantern is Al Ewing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes, and it's also Joe Mullen. Yeah.
Oh, on board.
Oh, is it Joe?
It's Joe, but I didn't know it was Joe when I saw the initial picture.
Yeah, it was a lady with dreads.
Yeah, but Joe is bigger than that, so I didn't really put two together. Yeah, but it's Joe.
Okay.
No, so guys, what are you talking about? Jim Lee is president, publisher, CCO.
And then I know it's chief creative, but I don't think
but it's not the editor in chief.
No, the editor in chief is Mary Javins.
Yeah.
No, I was actually talking about who's the head of DC.
Oh, okay.
Comics. Yeah.
Okay. This thing. And Absolute Flash. Did you hear anything about Absolute Flash today?
Yeah, but it's going to be Wally West. It's a world without any other Flash,
Okay.
and I think it's a world without the Speed Force as well.
Oh
So
yeah, I think
it's
I read
going
Okay.
to
that.
be weird.
I read that
Yeah,
actually.
Okay. Interesting.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll see
So
what they say. And we'll see
basically,
what happens.
Quicksilver.
But going off the first absolute comic we've seen, if this is the kind of tone they are going for all these characters, I think I'm a lot more intrigued than I was
I
before.
think it is because the tone of the Superman one seems to be also the same as the Batman one.
Yeah, and that's Jason Aaron, right? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Absolute Flash is going to be written by Jeff Lemire.
On board.
yeah.
On
Okay,
board.
it's weird enough for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. This is genuinely, yeah. Okay. This has got me on board. So let me
Yeah,
see.
Absolute is
Because
the best of DC writers right now that you can get. Like you have Scott Snyder on Batman doing his
And
is
just
doing what he's best at. Yeah.
and for some weird reason, the announcement of these books has hit a demographic I didn't know. My son came home to tell me about them.
about what?
Hmm.
That, oh,
The
do you know that?
Absolute.
Oh, that there's an Apple Batman's coming out. I went, huh? Oh yeah, they're talking about it in this school,
Huh.
and I was absolutely like gobsmacked. They even, So I don't know
I can
where.
see it hitting that generation hard though. Like Absolute Batman, I can see it hitting that
Yeah,
generation
yeah, but
hard.
I guess I should have asked more questions. Where? How is the news getting to them? Is this something? Is it in game somewhere? Is it on some of these platforms that I don't know? I'm not
Pictures
surprised he
of
knew
Big
about
Boy.
this. Sorry.
Pictures of the big boy. How big he is. Because it's
Yeah,
become a meme.
Yeah.
It's like it's become a meme how big the character is in
yeah,
the book.
Yeah.
he looks like Bane.
He's swole. The way he says somebody's
He's way
swole.
like he's more
Yeah,
than
exactly, so
swole.
small. Yeah,
Like this is the
he's
guy
big.
that in the pictures you see him ducking down to come out of trains. And you're like, guy.
Okay, so for Absolute Flash, they say a Flash torn apart by space time as he brings his magic touch to
Oh,
the physics of
I,
time
I, I,
travel.
I like that. I like that already.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, time travel.
Yeah.
When you start talking space time, I'm on board.
Yeah, yeah. I
or
thought
they
so.
start doing rubbish with it, but yeah.
I thought so. March next year. Okay, all right, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, so that's it for New York Comic Con. I think we spent quite some time on this. Dapper, do you want to jump right into Superman and Lois before we move into?
Yes. Episode 3. What I'm going to do is give Cliff Notes because
Absolutely
it's
fine.
yeah,
Absolutely fine.
and this episode is significant for a couple of things. And
Okay.
guys, if you want to watch it and you don't want to be spoiled, I would advise you,
Nobody wants to watch it. That was just you suffering yourself.
please. There's somebody out there in his basement who's watching it just like me. Please.
Because
And
you know what? You know what? I just thought of someone in the basement of the Pentagon being tortured and being asked to watch Superman and Lois. No, I'll tell you where the bomb is. Tell us. All right, go on.
Yeah.
I mean, the storyline, the quality of storyline is as asinine as you can ever expect.
Mhm.
But there's two major developments in this episode.
Mhm.
So we have, I always get these names mixed up. Jonathan, the one without powers, gets powers in this episode.
Oh,
So he finally
how did
comes
that
into
happen?
his powers. Oh, it just happened. So he's having a right go at. So Jordan's been doing what Jordan's been doing for almost 4 seasons, being stupid with his powers, doing all sorts of silly things. I think last episode he basically goes and out of his foolishness because he wants to revenge his dad. He threatens Lex Luthor,
I think you
and in
mentioned
doing
that.
it, he kind of lets it out of the bag that he's the son of Clark Kent.
Yes.
So basically, all the secrets of Clark Kent, it all comes out due to. And this was after he's been warned by his mom not to go after Luthor. Everybody's warned him to go after. He went after. So Jonathan is upset by his dad, upset about Jordan even losing the heart because I told you the heart got squashed.
Yes, you said so.
Yeah, so Jonathan starts going to. He starts really giving it harsh to Jonathan. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Everybody tells you, but it's always about you. Really, what all viewers are thinking. Jonathan's unleashing, and in it, he starts really getting angry, he's hitting stuff like that, and all of a sudden, it switches to like superpower level. And here's the thing that now Jonathan's jealous because he doesn't just get powers; he gets them all at once. If you remember, Jordan was getting them gradually
Yeah.
over a period of time. So he's like got a boom. It's all coming, and it's all coming. His control over it is way quicker or faster. It's almost like a She-Hulk Hulk
Got you.
scenario.
Okay.
We kind of now annoys
Okay.
Jordan that he's so good at it so quickly, and then they're talking about let's get Lane to start training. Lane being the dad of Lois Lane, Sam Lane.
Yes.
Now, the second biggest thing in this is, and this has been telegraphed from the very beginning. You could see the telegraph. This episode's got a lot of flashbacks back to the time when Superman and Lois went to Sam Lane to say, "This is Superman." So you get the scene where they tell Sam Lane that Clark is Superman.
Yes.
And oh god, they do this thing. They try to do this ironic thing, but they didn't pull it off. Where Clark's telling Sam that yes, I am Superman, and Sam's obviously
Sounds
laughing.
like, I know.
And then he said, "No, I am." And then he takes off his glasses, and then Sam goes, like so he's really shocked.
Seriously, like he's shocked seriously, or he's faking like he's shocked?
No, he's proper shocked.
That he took off his glasses.
The scene plays it very straight. He takes off his glasses, and Sam Lane's blown away. That yes, it's Superman. It's not ironic. It's not pretending.
He's not talking cheek.
He's in full shock that by taking off these glasses, he now knows that this is Superman. I didn't know how to take that.
Why are you watching this show?
No, let him finish it. This is the final season. He has to finish it. Please, let him finish.
So there's a lot of flashback, and then obviously Sam's telling him, "Well, no, you can't. Now you can't. Obviously, now you can't marry my daughter."
Yeah.
And so he's totally against. Now that he realizes that Clark is Superman, he doesn't want them to get married, and so there's a lot of flashbacks to that and how over the time Clark Kent and Superman win him over.
Wins him over. Okay.
Yeah. So throughout the whole episode, they're doing that lot of flashback to that era.
Yeah.
Now I've told you already that the heart of Superman has been squashed.
Correct.
Now here's the most moronic scene ever written in the history of TV shows. Okay. There's a general, I think she's called Hardcastle. I think she must be related to the Hardcastle from Suicide Squad. I'm pretty sure she is. There's a serum, they made some serum from Superman's blood back in, I don't know, episode 2 or 3. So that serum's hanging around. It's like one of the most precious things they have in this. I can't remember what the name of this organization is called again.
Cadmus.
DOD.
DOD, okay, defense.
The DOD.
Okay.
So Sam Lane goes, I need that serum. He tells like this other general, I need that serum. And he just said, why do you need the serum? I said, I can't tell you I need that serum. And so she says, no, this is highly, very precious.
Yeah.
He goes to ask again, and he gives this little speech. And this woman brings the serum. And she said to him, I'm giving you a serum, but before you use it, we need to know what you use it for. Or else you'll be in trouble. But she's giving it to him. You don't know what this guy... It's a scene like written by morons. She's telling him, this is so important.
Yeah.
We need to know what you do with it, and if you ever use it, I need to know why. Then why you give it to me? But he's not telling you what he wants, why he wants it. But to cut long story short,
okay,
this serum, it's for someone's blood. So I think so. They use it as an experiment. Part of it was used to create Doomsday.
Okay.
Now, flashbacks of Sam Lane. Lots of flashbacks. I've told you earlier. Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think is happening? What do you think is going to happen in this episode?
He's going to use it
He
to revive
dies.
Superman.
Yeah, he dies.
He dies.
And what Keck says is right.
Okay.
So he gets shot. He dies. He's almost dying. Then he takes a serum.
He takes the serum.
Which is kind of transforming his genetic material of his body to somewhat similar to a Kryptonian, which now it tells them to take his heart out and deliver it to the Fortress of Solitude. So that's what they're going to use. Oh God.
Can I have the 10 minutes back that you used to talk about the show?
Oh, it's It's moronic. I don't know it, but it's moronic. So, but all that setup about the heart in the 2 episodes is resolved in these episodes and the kill of Lane. This show is clearly in this last season. You could. So we're in 3 episodes in now. We've had the death of Superman. We've had Doomsday fight, the Doomsday fight, death of Superman. We've now had a new heart. We've had the death of Sam Lane.
We've had the empowerment of his son.
And at the end of the scene, Superman, the heart goes in, and you can see it work. There's a little moment where he goes like that, boom. He wakes up.
So basically, this guy killed his father, his grandfather.
No, his grandfather sacrificed. No, come on. It's
Stupid boy killed his grandfather, basically.
So this is where we are. So
who shot Sam Lane?
I'm trying to think. Sorry, I forgot. Doomsday comes to attack the DOD.
Yeah.
And was it Starlight and Still defend it? There's a whole scene. I can't remember who shot him. There was and he gets shot.
Okay.
I think it was Starlight. Oh, that's what they're calling Still's daughter.
Natalie.
Yeah.
Natalie.
Yeah, Natalie.
They're calling her Starlight.
Yes, I have no idea
why are you thinking about this thing too much?
I was today. I was taking it back.
There's no need. Once you said and still, that's fine. So,
yeah, no, I get it, but like, I thought that made a mistake with the name.
No,
and it was something else.
So, as this man is dying, he says, "Take me to the fortress to go."
Yeah. So he's shot, and then he takes us to them.
Okay.
It's but from the very beginning, this whole series was telegraphed, and I just knew. And all this flashback, I knew this guy's dying. He's got serum.
Okay.
Halfway through, I was working this out. Oh, this is where they're going with this plot.
You know why it would never have occurred to me, because it's so moronic. It's so moronic. Somebody that has died, they're going to put in a new heart into somebody that has died.
Like, I knew it was going to, when that was said flashback, I knew he was going to die. Yeah. But this exact method of, like, they chose, like, what's the most stupid way we can do this thing, and that's what they went for.
Wow. So especially Rana decided that, listen, if we're gonna say Superman's dead, we're gonna say his heart is squashed so that you guys will think he's dead. If you're moronic, nobody. It's episode 2. Obviously Superman's not dead.
Yeah.
But then we're gonna kill Sam Lane, but he's gonna die in a way that he's gonna be the one to save Superman. So let's quickly establish the fact in the same episode that he did let Superman marry his daughter in the first place. It's not something that you've established in the first 3 seasons ever.
Yeah.
You did it in 1 episode. It's funny. This is something. What they did in this episode is something I accused Star Trek Discovery of doing a lot, where they won't build up a character, they won't build up a history. Then there's an episode, and then they decide, oh crap, what a big history. And then they do a lot of flashback in that episode to try and build. And then they're going to kill that person in that episode.
Yeah,
that's a shit show anyway. So,
it's a shit show.
It's. I enjoyed the Jennifer scenes. I enjoyed him his power, but yeah, overall, this is almost like just watch it to finish it off. It's last season for me.
Okay, so what do you rate this episode, Surikan?
Yeah, 1.5 over 5. Yeah,
and I still remember Superman and Lois, like the first 14 minutes are still some of the best 14 minutes of this season.
Yeah. It was the first episode of this show was. But remember, this was it had a different home then.
Yeah, different home, different quality, different budgets. Yeah.
It's the same thing in a way that happened to Supergirl as well. Started off somewhere else.
Well, we didn't like Supergirl.
But it was still better than when it.
Way better. Yeah.
I mean, they all get progressively worse, don't they? Like
no, but especially in this case, because the moment they go to CW, because these both of them did start at CW, and then they went, and then CW got hold of them. and in a way, you can look at CW and the downgrade of quality as a microcosm of what's happening overall in terms of qualities of film. When it was just Arrow, CW was at its highest quality. The more
Was
they
that
added,
the highest? Was that the highest quality of
it
CW?
was. I don't think it ever got as high as CW. I'm talking about here now. Nothing.
Even before that, Smallville. No, okay, Arrow's season one was better than later seasons of Smallville by
Yeah.
far.
I think Arrow was highest, and then they started adding more to that universe.
Yeah.
Then it just got out of control.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. So 1.5 or 1.5 over 5.
I mean, to be fair, when it comes to Smallville today, we didn't have a lot on TV to watch then.
Yeah.
It was just good to watch.
See Superman and
and we got caught up in the whole, Beverly Hills 90210 lifestyle of he had a girlfriend, and then there's this girl that likes him, and then there's this other girl that he likes, and then all that whole teenage drama. We got caught up, but in reality, it wasn't particularly good. We just didn't have much else.
Fair enough.
They were like One Tree Hill with Superman, or with someone that was going to be Superman.
Don't spoil my memories of it, please. Let's move on.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yes, I have way too much fun memories of Smallville too.
Likewise. But
even back then, there were always comments like, "Oh, Kryptonite villain of the week."
It was Kryptonite. But we didn't mind it because it was.
We didn't have much.
We were getting gassed. It's our comic heroes. Oh, Legion superhero. Oh, Justice Society. We were getting gassed.
Yeah.
Guys, I remember fucking seeing Aquaman the first time that was played by Alan Richardson.
Yeah. The Justice League. The first view of the Justice League. The final.
You when I got gassed?
Yeah.
When I saw the Wally West episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a good.
That was a good episode. That was a good episode.
Yes.
Yeah. The end sequence with them running and
and the guys are looking at him like,
I said Wally West. It wasn't, was it?
It was.
He had all the IDs. I remember he had all the identities. His teeth. So he had an identity for parallel.
He had stolen lots of he had lots of like driver's licenses or something.
So okay, I think I'll say something. The Flash and the rest of them, they are basically copies of Smallville. Same level of storytelling, but we got older. And I'll leave it there.
They had more budget and they were more adult themed, but in reality, it was still villain of the week kind of.
And to be honest, I also think
kind of bullshit.
Once they started getting to season 3, 4 of the same show, they started running out of the characters, and then it just become it's just a bigger mess.
The most mature was definitely Arrow. I mean, and I use that loosely. Was Arrow with the whole the League of Shadows thing. Arrow was a bit more mature.
But even that lost its quality.
Lost very quickly.
Absolutely.
That season 2, it lost everything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well,
Okay. All right, let's move on to DC. Let's move on to MCU and to Agatha, episode 6. Agatha all along, episode 6. Familiar be thy side.
Kex, are you watching this?
Let me start by saying yes.
Oh, I thought you were dropping out.
I watched episode because I was behind by 2 episodes, like 3.
Yeah.
I watched 3, so I watched 4 and 5. At the end of 5, I was like, I'm gonna drop this. The end of 5 was the one that had them, that had him
show his true self.
Yeah, show his true self and crown, and the crown came up, and I was like, I have to stop this because this is really, really annoying. I don't know why I chose to watch episode 6, but I fucking loved it. I really enjoyed episode 6. And episode 6 basically tells the story of how Billy became William Kaplan. So it tells in a series of flashbacks as well about how he became Billy. Yeah, how he became Billy. He had a bar mitzvah, and on the way back from Eastview, he was living in Eastview. There was an accident. What happened at Westview? His family had an accident and he died. And then the soul, or the essence of Billy came into his body, into William's body. So William did die, but Willie just...
How old was William?
He was supposed to be 13.
William was supposed to be 13.
Oh, no, you mean William? Yeah, William Kaplan was 13. Billy was like 9 or something.
Okay. That didn't look like a 13-year-old. That was
Yeah,
like the
you know, he was
best.
supposed to, it was supposed to be like his bar mitzvah. So it was like 13, 14.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then they said 2 years
But
later, he's now the teen. So
the
it's like
thing,
13, 14.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
yeah,
I mean, yeah,
that how old is Billy? Was Billy
Billy wasn't minor.
in
Billy was they were in his early teens.
no,
no
Billy and the
Billy?
twins. No,
Billy the
Yeah.
those
twins. How old were the twins?
no, those guys were not, maybe like 11 max.
Okay.
Are
They
we
were trick or
are,
treaters now. They were kids. Wanda's kids.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. I know that they had two the ages. I try to remember what age it got to.
Wanda's kids were maybe
I
11.
think you're right.
Yeah, they were
Probably
quite
10,
young.
11 max. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were quite young.
Yeah, okay.
Because I remember them being so small and this Billy
Yeah.
being so big.
Hmm.
And it added an issue for me.
Who is
The
Billiam?
relation.
I know where the
William.
issue you're going for. I know the issue you're going with.
Yeah,
No,
I had that issue.
No,
We'll
so the
talk about
child,
it.
yeah, so the
Yeah.
11-year-old, so the 11, 10-year-old's essence or spirits jumped into the 13, 14-year-old body.
Well,
Yes.
Mm.
So okay. So now he's disoriented, he's like, what am I doing here? He's still trying to figure out what's going on, but turns out he can also read minds now. And we now find out, flash forward, basically, the reason why he agreed to go on the road is so he could find his brother, his twin brother, who he still feels out there but doesn't quite know where he is. And that's why he agreed to go on this thing with Agatha and the others. I love this episode so much. I was watching, and I'll tell you one of the reasons why I believe I like this episode. It's the episode that's had the least Catherine Hahn in it and the least of Agatha in it and the other witches.
yeah.
That boy, is it Joseph Locke or something like that? The actor.
Yeah, Joe Locke, yeah.
I was like, and I have not been convinced earlier, but this one, even him at his bar mitzvah as William Kaplan, and he just seemed like a good kid. You go along with everybody.
A good egg.
A good egg. Yeah, like is it Lila or something? Totally I just, even the way he can act, the way he was acting when he got home and everybody was like trying, and I liked his parents. It's the same way like parents of a single child who are close to their child, they won't know how to treat him if he's acting weird and I don't know what to do. Is he going to aggravate him? And him reading their mind and him kind of going crazy, like, what the fuck is going on? Basically, is what the boy was thinking, but he was so disoriented. Even when he was in his goth phase with his boyfriend, and the one thing I especially liked as well is when he went to Westview and broke into Agatha's home. Now, if you remember episode 1, the way they showed it was somebody broke into Agatha the cop. Somebody broke into her room upstairs. She went upstairs, freeze! She grabs that gun or whatever. The person somersaults, jumps off, does some slick moves, and then escapes. But in reality,
in
his reality,
he was clumsy.
Yeah, he was.
They're both terrible at it.
It was a mess.
Terrible. He's running away and he's like, stop chasing me. And she's like, stop. And he's like, I'll stop if you stop.
It wasn't even hit by a car.
Yeah, exactly. It was literally the
car.
So
yeah,
that explains how the neighbors have been seeing Agatha all along. Remember back to season 1, and the neighbor was like, "Oh, you're acting out like a cop. You're like a mad person acting like a cop." So that explains why they're not so surprised that Agatha walking off naked.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the whole neighborhood just knows her as this woman that acts out. Today she's a cop. Tomorrow she's a, get fit. Like she's just acting out all the series, that has like a female protagonist. I really like this episode, and one weird thing as well is I like where he has either inadvertently or directly encountered the different witches at different points. So the protection witch was a cop.
Yep.
The potion one, he used to watch her show. That's why he knew her or knew of her. Even the green witch,
YouTube follows.
YouTube follows, exactly. Yeah. Even the green witch, the old lady that died, she was the neighbor that opened the door.
Yeah.
And then when what's her name? Sorry, I'm going on and on. When Agatha drags him to her home, and she thinks she ties him down to an interrogation, this thing, and that whole sequence where she's bringing out her badge, her gun.
Yeah.
In the first episode, she's just bringing out like a toy gun, like and he's looking at her like I don't know what's going. I really enjoyed seeing it from his perspective or from the real perspective and not her perception.
We now know that she could not even hear what people were saying to her.
Exactly.
Whenever they talk, it's only what they say that
matches our script. Yeah,
that filters through.
Yeah.
I have a question and an issue.
Yeah.
The issue is, watching this episode.
Yeah.
I know sometimes people who make TV shows, they mess with the formats to be experimental. In a way like what WandaVision did.
Yeah.
I think this would have been benefited from being more straightforward. This should have been the first episode. Let it be from his view, and Catherine's just appalled, and we see it from his view, and I would have preferred it that way. In my way, this episode thought, actually, let him be the one doing the unlocking. Can you imagine him walking around, going to Westview as an issue chap, trying to investigate, and then people seeing Catherine acting like a nut job, but in a normal setting?
Yeah.
I think I would have enjoyed it more than watching 2 episodes doing genetic trials. One episode, I can't remember what the first episode was. I kind of had a feeling that this would have been better, and we get to know this guy a lot better. I like the whole idea of that this guy's from Eastview. I like seeing how the collapsing of the dome impacted people around nearby. I still got issues with the soul escaping into him.
Not so much, but we'll talk about that.
I can wave my hand. I can wave it away.
Because the thing is, ultimately, those twins are chaos magic twins, particularly Billy. So it's not, the problem is, even Wanda's abilities are not, I have telepathy or I have telekinesis, or it's just whole chaos magic. So
question.
You can't, it's difficult to, and I don't want to, sorry.
Yeah, question. Didn't Wanda recreate at twins in, what's it called? Multiverse of Madness.
No.
When she was at the house.
She went to another multiverse.
No, before that, at the beginning, when Doctor Strange comes to the house.
No.
Or was he at...
No.
I think she was
there
hearing
was no point where she...
Let me see. At the end of WandaVision, she was hearing the cries of the kids.
Yeah.
Well, in Multiverse of Madness, it seems like she was hearing it from different universes. Like
that's what it felt like. Yes, but it appears now that it is actually her.
It could have been them. Yes.
They are spirits or whatever. Let's put it like that. They are spirits that she was hearing.
In a way, as much as I don't like this, it's comic accurate. But I remember I didn't like it in the comics either. When Vision basically, the illusion that listen, we don't have kids. You made these people up, and then it went away.
Yeah,
they also went into other people's.
Exactly.
Into other people's bodies.
Yeah,
I always had a big issue with this, but it's not being. I think it's been clearly coming out like, oh no, she didn't make those souls. She took those souls from somewhere.
Did she take the souls from somewhere?
I didn't know that.
Before it was she made them, but no, she took the souls. I think, if I remember correctly, she nicked them from Mephisto.
Okay.
So you're going.
Oh, okay. So, but in the TV show, we don't know that.
Oh no! We don't know where these
okay
people have come from.
Yeah, because it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's the challenges.
The question I have, and unless I missed something, I don't understand the sigil.
Okay, go on.
And its purpose. Now he once Billy goes into William, let's put it. His body,
yeah.
He no longer remembers the William. It's like a mind wipe for the William.
Correct. William is dead. William's spirit is gone.
So my question is that just as a result of the accidents, or is it Sigil playing a part in why he didn't remember any? I wasn't too sure.
It's a result of the accident. I think they are
Only.
trying to make it
Okay.
clear that William is dead because it's going to be very problematic.
No, what he's saying,
Now,
I'll say it today, is what he's saying is, why
that's
doesn't
my issue.
Billy remember? Why doesn't
Yes.
Billy remember
Remember
his
everything.
past?
Billy remembers his past.
No,
He
he
doesn't.
felt it was more he was disoriented. He
Oh,
didn't
no, no.
remember.
He was
Yeah,
disoriented.
yeah.
He's looking for his brother.
Oh
He
no,
remembers his
so
own
William
past.
his past. But I'm thinking if you're in the brain of William,
Yeah.
I know I'm being scientific here. The memories
Go on.
are there. Why you not assessing the memories?
They are trying to make it very clear for us.
Yeah.
Like they want to make that clear.
So
They
my
died.
question here is
Yeah.
when is it Lilia gave the sigil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, did she do that to purposely? So she knew what was coming, and she didn't want him to start fighting with William's memory, and did that to
No.
because the guy had a sigil. I looked at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, and I might be wrong. Maybe it has nothing to do with that at all. But then
Yeah.
I'm still now not clear what they need for this.
Why
sigil
she gave? I think she gave him the sigil to protect herself
I
from
was going to say
revealing
that I
this too
think she gave him
much.
the decision to protect him. But go on.
Not to protect. Well, she knew. Oh, your line is. She said something about your line is broken into two.
Your line is broken.
So she
Yeah.
knew
Yes.
another soul is going to come and possess
Exactly.
his body.
Yes.
Yeah. So she gave him that sigil to either hide his identity or protect herself. Like, okay, I don't want you to remember this memory of us ever meeting, or something in that
I
line.
don't.
But
I
he
think
doesn't remember though, doesn't
it
he?
was to put. Yeah,
He
I think it
doesn't
was.
remember the
Oh, no,
meeting.
he doesn't because she doesn't either.
She doesn't
Yeah.
either. Yes, but I think it was to protect.
Yes,
him.
that's true.
I think
Yeah.
because remember she said that you have a long journey ahead. You have something like a long, arduous journey ahead.
Why she doesn't look like someone that would do something like that to
No, but she
protect
said that
you.
you're a good egg. Like she saw that Lila is not bad, inherently bad. It was like you see a good child, and you're like you have like some difficulties. All she knew was that she was compelled, like, okay, let me protect this guy by doing this thing. And I
So
can't
you think
even-
the sigil is a protection?
I really felt it was a protection thing because I don't know why she would try to protect herself.
Okay, I hope they.
Otherwise, she would just do a sigil for herself.
I've got. So here's my biggest fear now. If the other episodes address it, no problem.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that they won't mention this whole sigil thing again.
That is if you think they are dead. I think the witches are not dead. They're coming
I
back.
don't think they're dead. I don't think
Which is fine.
I don't think they're dead.
Agatha didn't die,
Yeah.
so there's no reason why
Yeah,
those
I
other
don't
two
think they're dead. I don't
would
think
have
they're
died. But I'm not saying they might never mention the sigil thing again.
They
Let's
say, let's see.
let,
Because
yeah, let's
they will
let's
need to,
keep
it will need to
watching
come full
because-
circle. Like it will
Yeah.
need to come full circle that the sigil is broken in some
Yeah,
way.
because I also feel because I've only watched this once. I've only watched this episode once. I feel like on multiple rewatches it might become a bit clearer as well.
Why? What's going on?
Why?
Yeah,
No.
why that sigil was one thing, and the one thing I agree with you completely that was the 3 trials. Get rid of those episodes. There's no reason for this series to be 9 episodes.
Yeah.
This whole
We had 3
what's
actually. We
actually
had 3. Yeah, I forgot we had 3 already.
Yeah, this whole what's really happening. You could have made it the second episode or something.
Yeah.
First episode is we're seeing it from Agatha's side. Second episode is we're seeing the reality
From
of what's
Billy,
happening.
yeah.
This woman is
Yeah.
amazing. But
Yeah.
this coming now, I also feel like you've pissed away a lot of goodwill with all these other nonsense that's been happening, these stupid trials and Ouija boards and stuff. It really irritates. Like one thing that also gets to me. One issue I have with this series and with this episode in particular is they keep trying to push this down the witches road.
The song. Yeah.
I'm done with this song.
It's very annoying. This song is not going to chart. Stop pushing.
It's unlike in WandaVision, where something just happened.
It was organic.
Organic went
They
viral.
played it once.
Now you want to force. Now.
They want
It
to
was
go.
zeitgeist,
Like,
yeah.
They sang it during SDCC.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is their song.
They
And
did?
now it's like, yeah, they did.
And
That was
to
the
be honest,
production.
here's another funny thing. If they're done, in my mind, what I said that started with this episode, 2 episodes, and then when they finally go on the road, would have been like episode 3 or 4, and they just sang that song they sang then. I think it would have a lot more impact. Now, for the very first episode, you're blatantly pushing a song.
Pushing it.
Yeah.
It's too blatant.
Can we light a candle, or not actually light a candle because he's not dead? Can we commiserate with the biggest victim of Westview ever?
Ralph
the one who was
Boner.
not, yeah.
So
tortured by two witches.
I liked him as well. I liked him a lot. Now, I didn't like Ralph Boner. Who was played by, is it Evan Peters or something? I didn't like him at all. Because I hated this whole switcheroo that they did.
Yeah.
I thought it was disrespectful. I just hated it. But here, he's also a good actor. So I think he sells it. Yeah. And he sells someone who clearly has post-traumatic stress disorder from being tortured, essentially, having his mind wiped. And the thought when you were saying, like, it's like watching TV and you're on TV and you can't do anything every day, like all your life, you can't do anything. And I was like, man, that sounds rough. And clearly the guy is not okay anymore.
And Catherine then held him hostage on top of all that. Took his house. He stayed that room there.
Destroyed his house entirely.
The guy is messy. It's going to be strong.
And nobody, I guess nobody believes him as well.
Yeah,
everybody believes. No, people know. Like everybody else in Westview is keeping their mouth shut. He's the only one talking.
Yeah. And nobody listens to him.
Yeah.
It's like that resident madman. Everybody just like, look, we just want
to.
But
he left because you're right. The other town was listen. No, just listen.
Yeah, not talking
quiet. We don't want trouble.
Yeah.
But he had double whammy, so I can see why.
Exactly.
I enjoyed his cameo. If you call it
that. So I don't have anything else to say about this episode. But
can I say something?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah.
Just an observation. We saw. I always get this name wrong. Alice Wu. Is it Alice Wu? We saw her as a cop.
Yeah. The divinity one, the protection one. Yeah.
Yeah. Did she look way younger to you than she was in the first episodes?
I think she looked smarter as well. Like she had her hair back in a bar.
Yeah, okay, maybe that was
messy.
Okay.
She has this whole messy vibe. Even Lila looked better in this flashback than the way she looks normally. Like she would just dress anyhow. Having the boy carry the episode. No. It was
a good choice.
He wasn't even seeing Agatha again. I was like, why now? As it was a good, and it's interesting because I watched this episode and then I watched episode 3 of The Penguin, which was the flashback episode with Victor as well, where Victor was we see a little more.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm hyped. Okay. So I was like, man, these are like two really good actors. I think the difference is for Penguin, everybody is like 9 out of 10. Everybody. Even the chemist that was mixing the drug from, I was like, everybody's just good across the board.
Except Jillian.
Except who?
Except Julian, the psychiatrist.
Specs. Yeah, my guy. Yeah. But I have nothing further to add about this. But,
these 3 episodes are the first 3 episodes of WandaVision. This trials episode, they should, and it's worse. They should have cut it out.
Tiring. They are tiring.
Like it was literally, it was terrible to go through.
That Ouija board episode where, guys, let me tell you guys the truth. That Ouija board episode that was Catherine Hahn's trial, Agatha's trial. I was just fast forwarding it. Like I don't know what happened. I was just fast forwarding. I don't know what. I know at one point one spirit came that entered.
That episode had some of the best scenes.
In terms of to get to those scenes was a struggle.
If you wanted to end up not hamming up, it's that scene that episode that had some of them.
Which one?
The one with Agatha and her mom.
Mom, yeah.
Guys, I swear I couldn't.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Where is Aubrey Plaza's character?
She's around.
It was the other 2 that got thrown in the mud. I don't know. I watched the episode. I said I wasn't watching it. So what happened to her?
I have no idea.
Actually, you know what? When I think she when he attacked them,
Yes.
Yeah.
she wasn't there, no.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
wasn't.
He did not take control
No,
Of her.
of her.
he
I
didn't.
think she's in cahoots with him.
With him
I don't-
or with her?
I don't know where she went.
No, because why was he there when? Why was he conveniently not there?
I don't even know where. I don't know what happened to her. So I don't know.
We'll find out.
I-
We'll find
And
out next episode.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to watch it again to find out. So next
no,
episode.
it's okay. I'll give you the gist, Jared.
Yeah.
Martin had to come and start doing her mouth acting again. All right, so let's rate this one and move to Penguin. I think.
Okay. Yeah, wait, before we move on, the problem I had, I just want to quickly touch on it. The age difference. Because I thought Billy was 9. So a 9-year-old jumping into a 13, 14-year-old body, and then the subsequent
Listen.
relationship he had. That ate me a bit.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's say it was 10. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's say it was 10. When he jumped into the body,
Yeah.
and he no longer remembered. We had a time jump.
Yeah, 3 years. I was going to say that.
Yeah, we had a 3-year time jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by the time we start seeing him doing the stuff with his boyfriend, he's had 3 years in that body.
He's mature enough.
13.
Yeah, but let's be very clear.
Yeah.
13 in his 18-year-old body.
But today,
yes.
What drives that body? What drives sex?
Hormones.
It's not mine. It's hormones.
It's hormones.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it.
Don't get all to set off over some
10 years old. 10.
They were 10.
They were 10.
Okay.
They were 10. So it's 13-year-old
Yes.
with an 18-year-old. I mean, it's fine. But
A 13-year-old in a 16-year-old body.
Year-old body, yeah.
Oh,
It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. I felt the same. But to be honest, what's the biggest issue for me is why would he have the same feelings for him?
Is why what?
Yeah, why would he have the same feelings for the boyfriend?
Why would he have the same feelings for him?
Why would he have the same feelings for the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not the same
He had
person.
a boyfriend before the accident, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay, he did.
Did he have a boyfriend?
Yeah, that was
He had the
his
guy
friend.
before the
He had the guy before the accident.
No, because remember I told the guy that I don't know if I ever told you this, but I had an accident, and then when I woke up, I had
Oh, okay. It's not the same person.
No, it's not, because I remember very clearly that he was telling the guy that I don't know if I ever told you this, and so I was like, why are you telling the person that you can read minds and you get vibes from people that have intense feelings for? I watched it today.
No,
I told the guy that I don't know if I ever told you this. I had an accident.
Are we sure?
No. That guy was in his life before the accident. 100%. That's why when he first had that first power, I can read the mind.
Yeah.
That wasn't their first. That wasn't the first. That guy was there before in his life before the accident. Now.
No, sorry. So let me see if I can get this. Wait.
Yeah.
So he jumped into the body of a 13, 14-year-old.
As it,
right?
Yeah.
He jumped into the guy's body, and then they did a flash forward. They now did 3 years later. Then 3 years later, he and that guy were in the car. They were talking. That's when he was going through his goth phase, and then that's when they made out in the car. So what are you are saying that he knew the guy when he was?
Oh, okay. You might be right.
No, I'm sure he knew when it was just William.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll rewatch.
Please rewatch. Because to be honest, Kex, coming into this episode, I thought that they knew each other before.
That was my feeling as well.
Yeah,
but let's rewatch. Maybe we jump to a conclusion that was not.
That was not there. Yeah,
that was not shown.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because that's like the source of my problem with it. That where is all this coming from? Okay.
All right. So, what do we want to rate it? What do you want to rate it? I can go first. I'm going to give it a 3.75, 3.8.
Yeah, for me, it was going to be 3.5.
I was like, this is a stronger.
It's well enough. I'm closer to today. I will go 3.5. I enjoyed this, and I thought it was a step up from
Previous episodes.
Yeah, especially the trial ones. Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, I need to go see what my other scores were. I think this was the strongest episode.
By
It's
far.
the strongest. Like that's
By
not a. This is the
By
episode that
far.
we've talked about without hits in our
Yeah,
voice.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the only episode.
I especially when he got home and his parents were trying to make him feel
Yeah, that scene
comfortable
was
and they were
good.
confused. I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's it.
everybody in this scene can act.
One funny.
Like,
Ro-
I liked it.
Sorry, that's you just mentioned.
Yes.
He came from the car, right? He came from the car with that guy.
Yes.
From no,
What scene?
It came from the
from
guy
the
with
hospital.
No, this is from the hospital. I'm saying from the hospital.
Yeah, it was. No, you're right. It was from the hospital. It was from the
It
hospital.
was from the hospital.
Yeah,
The last line in this, there was one line in this that made me laugh, or
What was
maybe
it?
chuckle, when he said, "I don't want to go back into the closet." When Agatha was trying to push him into the, and then I had to laugh at that laugh. I thought, did somebody purposely set that up, like
Yeah.
from the very beginning, to drop that line?
yeah.
Right. Okay.
But I think they should have shortened the episodes of this series.
They should have deleted those last 3 episodes. We don't need to know the witches one by one like that.
You probably find they had 5 episodes, 6 episodes worth of material, proper material.
Yeah.
The format's 9. Do this. We have a couple of trial episodes. I
Yeah.
hope we don't have it. Do we have any left? We don't have any trial episodes left, do we?
Lila hasn't done hers.
Lila hasn't done that trial yet.
Well, so Lila's
Lila
was more impactful. None
Lila
of
hasn't done hers.
she had more to do with the sigil thing. I think hers hopefully ties more in with everything that's going on with William Billy.
I felt like they had a lot of which I don't want to say idiosyncrasies or which themes that they wanted to hit.
And in theory, we would
Ouija board, like there were a lot of things that they felt that they needed to use.
Potions,
use all of
And it's kind of weird.
Potions, going into
And
the
in
other Hansel and Gretel, like there are just so many witch themes that they felt they need. I was like, you're making this longer than it needs to be.
And in theory, if we had liked the witches a lot more, we would have liked those episodes better. Like if the witches were people we actually cared about,
but
in any way or form.
I agree.
No
But
matter, we want to hear their stories.
That's another failing.
But we didn't even get a chance.
Like we don't really, I don't really like them like that. Yeah.
But like the sassy black witch, the old witch that does divination, the Asian witch that's kind of quiet.
This was the episode for you to get to like those episodes. Yeah, it's like these people. Please like them. Please like them. Please.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Them. But,
if anything, it was the green witch who wasn't a witch that we liked, who died.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, she just came along to drink wine. But okay, all right. Let's move on to episode 5 of The Penguin, Homecoming.
Yes.
We already
yes.
I haven't watched this, guys. So
you haven't.
Okay, you haven't. This is the weakest episode of The Penguin so far.
I
swear. Of the whole season.
Of the whole season.
I was waiting for you because if you had said anything else, I would have jumped on your head.
Yeah, but it is still a very good episode. But compared to what we've been having in terms of quality,
and it's the episode. Okay. I think it was episode 2 that I stated a fear that I had.
Yeah, he was. Things were working out for him.
Yeah, and
and
too much coincidences and things. This episode has the most of that.
Yes, not just for him, even for everybody.
Yeah, for Sophia.
There are some things that shouldn't have happened, and there's something that
make no
how
sense.
did we get to this particular spot? Yeah. So just a brief summary of the episode.
Yes,
and then I'll try and break down what my issues are with the episode. Sophia murders the Falcons. That's where it's kick off. Johnny Vitti is missing because she kept him in the basement. The police commissioner is angry at her and all of that. They have this back and forth conversation about it, and that's going on. Now, Penguin, in a bid to regain his power, decides to kidnap the son of Maroni. Who is and this is the first big mistake. The son of Maroni is basically the same thing as Alberto, this faff around idiot that doesn't care about anything. Yeah. personally, that I'll touch on this later on. I feel that entire son could have been cut out of the entire story. But yeah. Anyway, he kidnaps the son. He uses that to trade with Maroni to get his drugs back because they took the
Okay.
drugs from him in the last episode.
Okay.
Okay, give me my drugs. I would
Give you back your
give
kid.
you your son. Exactly. They make the deal. Said, okay, you bring one guard, I'll bring one. I'll call myself for it. He goes himself with one guard. She comes with one guard. And you expect a double cross in this episode, but the double cross here is done so stupidly. He doesn't come with anybody else. It's just him and his guy. She comes with like 5 extra people that come out from the shadows and everything. And somehow, some way, they kill everybody. He
They
and
kill all
he and
5.
his they kill
Yes.
all of them. Like they just shot left, shot right, and they're all dead. And then his own plan going into the
This
hideout is the dumbest thing. It drenches the guy in kerosene. I mean, yeah, and then he pushes him, walk to your mother. So he gets to the mother, and then the mother says, okay, she makes a signal, the people start coming out to shoot. Once he kills them, he opens a match
Lighter. Yeah,
lighter and they pours it on the floor, and both of them catch fire. The mother will, because she's a mother, she stands close to the son while the son is burning, and they both burn to death. That bit was very stupid.
Yeah.
So she could not smell the gasoline on the boy or something.
Kex, even from afar, you could see that this guy was drenched in something. And his back was taped.
Yeah.
So first of all, if I was that son, when I'm walking towards her, I would want to.
I'll walk to that side.
I'll be pointing. I'll be telling. Why can't you smell it? You could see it. He's drenching. Why is he drenched in water? That whole scene, logic left the room.
Yeah. And then Penguin forgot that buildings come with what's this thing called? Sprinklers.
Sprinkler systems.
Yeah.
Oh, I assume this was outside. This was inside.
No, this was inside.
They went inside.
Yeah, they went inside. And so if you are planning, it wasn't as if the burning was on the spot kind of thing. It was premeditated. So he burnt 2 of them together. Okay, we forgive that mistake. Then the sprinklers come up and destroy the mushrooms because they pull it down.
Shit. Okay.
So, thank you, Tunde.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was what happened.
Yeah.
I thought those tricks were spoiled already.
No, I doubt it.
Okay. So, I mean, that makes a lot more logical sense. But I don't know why water will spoil mushrooms. They don't. Mushrooms grow normally.
Those particular mushrooms, if I remember correctly, they need to be kept at a specific
careful.
At the temperature, yeah. Because he made a mention of it at the end. Yeah. So if he gets his drugs, he realizes the mushrooms are spoiled. Now are damaged. He has only 2 left. That's going on. Now remember that he also told a guard, because he has a guard in Arkham, and this is that's part of the story that is very weird. We've shown that Moroni basically owns Arkham, like the way he controls it, like So this guy has a guard in Arkham that is bribing to do his job for him to go and kill Moroni in wherever solitary confinement he is. So the guy goes to shoot Moroni. Moroni doesn't die. The next minute we see Moroni is outside, and all Moroni is saying is that the guard you sent me had the keys, and I used that to escape. And I'm like, Yep. So when Penguin calls the guard, is it done? It was Moroni that picked up the phone. That the guy you sent to me, I've killed him, and you sent someone with the keys, so I used the keys to escape. And I'm like, that's not how you escape from a prison.
Not possible. So Moroni basically has escaped from prison now.
Yes.
With the keys of the guard that he killed, that tried to kill him.
That stabbed him, and he's still bleeding. Like Moroni is actually injured when he's making that call. So you're like,
And Moroni now knows, and then Penguin tells him, "Well,
I've killed your wife and son." Yeah.
So wait, Agadishu.
Yeah.
You stole from the wrong person.
Yeah.
Now, so we've mentioned. Have we mentioned 2 moronic sins already, or 1? How many?
I've mentioned the
burning man. Burning Man
And then
and Escape from Arkham. And the
there's still
Escape
one
from
more
Blackgate.
very stupid scene that goes on
Okay,
here. Yes,
because I don't want you to miss it because this is the one that will
yes.
touch me the most. Okay, please.
That's Sophia and Johnny. Now,
Just
remember,
Viti. Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah,
Sophia has killed every Falcone except Johnny,
yeah.
Okay.
right? She locks
Wait,
Johnny in the basement.
Johnny is the right hand consigliere guy that
Kelly,
was
yes,
sleeping with that
Yeah,
guy's
yes,
yeah,
Kelly. Yeah,
yeah.
Kelly. Yeah.
She
Okay.
locks up Johnny in a this thing,
Why did
and
she
she
kill
asks
him?
him like she wants him to tell him where the money is,
Okay, okay,
spare
okay.
cash, so she can bribe everybody else
Okay.
and all of that. So Johnny and Michael Kelly is a fantastic actor. Like no,
Very good actor.
yes, that solves the wound a bit, but because these people are acting their life out, even though they're saying stupid shit. Yeah. So Johnny starts telling like as she's pouring cold on him and torturing him a bit. He goes on a long rant that oh your mother is my sister. She tried to run away earlier on, and the night your dad killed her, she was actually going to run away with you and your brother, and that's why he killed her. And that he was now angry at Sophia that see I wish I'd never had kids because she would have been able to escape, blah blah blah. And the one that introduced your mother to. So he just pointed out his last regrets, basically.
Okay, okay,
And then he says, release me, let me work for you, let me
okay,
help you.
okay.
And yeah, I'm not sure why anybody would believe anybody saying those kind of things in that moment. This guy,
But
you're about to kill him, but she needs him, obviously, so she releases him basically.
Yeah.
And he agrees to be a right hand man.
Okay, okay.
And the next, yeah,
so to me, this is just the prelim
yeah, this is a
to
prelude to what is,
to the full foolishness that's coming. Okay, carry on.
yeah. So she releases him, he agrees to be a right hand man. And then he calls the meeting of the rest of the underbosses
Yeah.
that, oh, I'm introducing Sophia. Everybody shut up and listen to what
He's the
Sophia has to
boss man.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she's the boss, basically. And then she goes on a speech that I killed all the
Falcones.
Falcone. It's me that did it. And she starts talking about how, oh, my father never saw blah blah blah. And then he tries to caution her that, hey, please, maybe don't go this kind of direction. And she brings out a gun and kills him in front of everybody.
Kills VT.
Yes,
Yes.
blows his brains out,
Brings out in front of everybody. And then tells the
and
rest of the
yeah,
yeah,
and basically so the has the money. Shit,
yeah.
I will
Share it
retain
amongst
money.
yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so
now,
VT had given out the money by then.
yes,
Yeah,
Okay, because I was like, so
Oh
she wasn't
yeah.
ready.
yeah.
She got hand up on this cash.
Yeah, she got her hands on the cash. She kills BT and then she says, all of you take money. If you follow me, I'll lead you into more money. I will end the war with
Yeah,
Maroni.
Maronis. Yeah.
Yeah. She gives
Okay,
this speech and I'm like,
so
yeah,
what's the part that you don't like in
that is
this?
that's it.
Well, okay.
Is it that it's not done well, or
No. Okay. So, Kex,
okay,
let's look at this logically.
okay,
Let's assume she believed Viti, even though you tortured him, you've killed everybody else, and Viti is aware.
Yes.
You touch him. Viti says, "I want to work for you." Now, obviously, clearly, she in her mind she already planned to kill him. She didn't trust him anyway.
yes,
So
yes,
Yeah.
you could say there's
yes,
logic to why she released him. She got the
yes.
money, she released him because she was planning to kill him anyway.
I got the
Yeah.
money.
So here's my question. Simple question.
Why
Because
would Viti
one, once Viti is free, Viti is the one who
why
has
would
power.
it work for her? Yes.
He's the one who has power. He's the one who knows people. He could call people and take over instantly. So Viti walks into this room. They call in all these. So the people they call in are not made men. Most of them made. Again, this is a bit shoddy. So they try to insinuate that gassing of everybody in that house
Killed all the maid men.
killed the made men. So these are the people below the made men.
Okay, okay.
So in her
Not
speech,
that
in her
possible.
speech, where Viti's sitting there, she starts saying, "Yes, the Falcons are all dead. Actually, I killed all of them. And you guys, they never made you. Why you don't cry about it? Why you worry about Falcones? Did they ever make you made men? Did you get your right share? I'll give you your right share. My name is Giganti. I'm not Falcone anymore. My maiden name is Giganti." And Viti's looking at her, why is she not this? And then she just takes a gun, blows
This is head off.
Now, one, Vicky should never be in that position where he's got no, his people are not there. He's the one who's been in power for so long.
All those people are presumably his people. Like everybody there, he's one that called them. He should have his own guards with him.
Okay, secondly, this one blows her brains out. Why would they not kill her? What power has she got? She has nobody. She literally has 0 people. If I was one of those ugly, why would you just blow her brain out and walk away and be in charge yourself?
They want someone, yeah.
So that's one thing as well, because I've been struggling to understand something when you guys were talking now, because I was like, but if you've killed all the Falcones, that means VT is VT not a Falcone?
She didn't kill him.
Yeah, she didn't kill him, but VT, I think based on what she said about my cousin,
VT is her mom's brother.
He's not Falcone in surname.
Yeah. Okay. So, but he's like a consigliere. He's like their right hand man, because I've noticed that the main Falcone guy, not Carmine. I mean, in this series, post Carmine,
Luca.
He doesn't really respect VT like that. Like, he doesn't disrespect him, but VT feels like a lawyer that's it doesn't feel like family. I can't explain it.
Yeah, well, he's a side chick family.
Into confidence like that. He doesn't really.
Yeah, he's not, because he's not Falcone.
He's not Falcone.
He's not Falcone. He's like a cousin on the mother side level.
And he's a made man actually.
He's a made man, and his biggest claim to fame is he's the one who his cousin. He gave it to Falcone to marry
Falcone. Yeah.
Okay.
He's the uncle of the kid. He's the uncle of the kids.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it feels like he doesn't really. He has power, but his power is based off of like Lucas.
Falcone.
And like
So maybe he couldn't take over himself.
So I don't know if he could actually take over the operation without the name.
But the name might be an issue, but he sure has way more contacts and leverage than
connect.
Soviet.
Like he could have made her a figurehead, and I have my guards with me here. But that maybe it's too trusting, but I don't think anything.
I don't think it was just stupid
in that situation.
You've seen this woman wipe out everybody else.
Just tortured you.
Yeah, wipe out everybody.
Just torture your way out of death.
Actually, there's no way around that. You've seen that.
I want to add 2 more silly things to this.
Okay.
Julian the Doctor.
Oh God.
Come around after the Silvers killed everybody. And basically, and he kind of knows that she did it.
Everybody knows she did it. He
goes, "Oh God, I like what you're doing. I want in."
From where to where?
Where did that come from? Where on earth did that come from? And his delivery is terrible. I just can't stand that guy. His delivery is terrible.
Yeah, he's not a good actor.
And even that scene that today said about the kidnapping of Taj. The guy's name was Taj. Even when they kidnapped that guy was so lame.
They just busted in.
It was too easy. They just walked into. Was he having a tattoo done? And he had headphones on. So in the background, he didn't realize they were killing everybody. What in the background until they grabbed him. But they just walked in. And this is Penny walking with his own little gang. These guys are not top people. They're just his dregs.
They are apparently top people. See the way they were dropping Agadisho's top name in the I was shocked in the exchange. Like it's just Penguin and
the way they were like top that one guy.
They were
like top man. Taking everybody out.
Like I was thinking maybe Penguin had a group of people somewhere hiding or something that was doing. But no, it was just 2 of them and they dropped everybody. And like, what? Yeah.
And we see Vic this episode. Vic is given the task of protecting
the
mom while shit's going down. So he's to Crown Point.
Yeah. There's also another scene between Penguin and the girlfriend, not the girlfriend, the babe.
Actually, you know what? I see what that was saying like last week or 2 weeks. That his girlfriend is pretty hot.
Oh
She
yeah,
has,
I
she
like
has,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
she
oh
has,
yeah,
she has
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
yeah. We
So
all
wait, what
agree on
happened
that.
between him and his babe? What were you saying?
It's like it comes out of the way that I'm in trouble. Follow me. Let's go and hide in Crown Point. And the babe was like, nope, I'm not doing that with you.
Yahoo.
Yeah,
It was a that's your woman. It was
yeah.
you are who? I don't know. Let's go and hide in Mushi from Lekki. Yeah, that one can happen. That one cannot
Like,
happen.
no, that's not happening.
Oh,
Yeah. And then it goes on a big rant. After everything I've done for you,
Yeah,
yada yada yada. And then you can see how she has, and I really like her because she has that touch. She knows how to calm him down.
yeah,
She's like,
yeah.
she now
yeah,
calm down with this stupid lie that I believe in you, I'll only be a distraction for you. You go and do your thing and come back on top. I'll be
yeah,
waiting for you.
yeah. When you're back on top, I'm waiting. Towards when you're back in money, come back. This time, now that you're down, down, down. I don't want to see you. I said,
Oh my god.
Oh God.
this babe should move to Lagos instantly. She will fit him perfectly.
And she sold it so well that you can see. I mean, in Penguin still
Like,
has his
like
doubts, but like it's calm.
I mean, to be honest,
Yeah.
from a pure survival instinct,
Yo, she's right.
if she's like, what? The more she moves around with you and goes to, it's like
The
she's
more
getting better.
associated she becomes with him.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
moment, the only issue she has with is the fact that she was the alibi for the
Alibi
death
of,
of.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's almost irrelevant now.
It is a bit.
I mean,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
It
it's
is a bit.
from our point of view, it's not so because she only knows Sophia as the Angman, and this is the woman that just killed the entire
Oh
family.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, she keeps saying that she thinks Sophia.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So
And the Angman is notorious for killing women.
women, yeah, yes. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, she's
So
I'm not going to that motion area. It's not
yeah,
possible.
I can't go to that. This rundown place.
Yeah.
And when she's
There's
telling
no light there.
them to go to, there's no.
There's no light.
Is it
Nothing there.
destroyed building where Victor's family was living? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's
the
when
past
Penguin is
of
saying,
the
yeah.
that was
That's when Penguin is
drowned.
saying, let's go and hide that. Let's go and hide out there. And she's like,
Yo.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that was
yeah,
I like that scene. And the fact that you're right,
Oh,
even though Penguin loses it, she's still got enough around her to calm him down. So listen, oh God, stop
yeah,
it. You don't have money.
yeah,
Go do your thing. When you have
yeah.
money, I'll be here with you.
Come back, I'll be. And the way she like that's what she says,
Yeah,
but the way she delivers it to Penguin is
yeah,
like it sounds so reasonable, and that's the best. That's what makes the scene funny. That's what makes that scene
oh
work.
gosh.
But yeah, then Penguin goes. Penguin has an old hideout on that Crown Point, the
Yeah.
tunnels, and it turns on the
Oh
generator.
God.
There's light, and say, "Oh, this is where I will grow my mushrooms." Blah blah blah.
See, I'm done with all
So
these things.
yeah,
This guy
it's
conveniently knows this underground old, like almost a subway that's been abandoned
Yeah.
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 that he can now use as his new hideout to
No, but it's part
start
of
growing this drug.
mushrooms. Yeah.
And
But it's
he
part
has,
of Batman mythos now. There are always
and,
tunnels underneath. That's what Batman
and
is too now.
he put like generator. Come
Yeah,
on,
but the thing is, no, wait. So wait, but you know that he's a Crown Points boy himself.
Yeah.
sorry.
He's a Crown
He's
Points
from
boy
Crown
himself.
Point as well.
You know what? He keeps telling me.
But
That's where he grew up from.
everybody in Crown Point who's suffering, those from Crown Point now, why are they not living in that place?
Why don't they know that spot?
Yes, why are they not all there? Meanwhile, they're all living in. Once you watch episode, you see this Crown Point. It's mashed up. The whole place has been mashed up because obviously it's a condemned area. But this
Yeah, it's a condemned area.
They
Yeah,
have
so
nowhere
I
else to go
explained
to.
that.
So
Yeah,
they're still
yeah.
staying there. I mean, even the place where they took this guy's mom, there's no light there now. There's nothing.
There's nothing.
And I think the buildings are even imminent danger of collapsing.
I think they are condemned. Yeah, because I think
Yeah,
FEMA set up in is set up
Yeah.
close to there where a FEMA camp is
Yeah.
set up for people to come and live there on
Yeah,
Crown Point
Yeah.
instead.
So that's why this is the weakest episode
yeah,
so far.
yeah.
Like the acting all round though, everybody's still like even the mother and Victor, they have some really good scenes together.
The mother's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother and Penguin, like that, all those scenes were very good. Johnny
Yeah.
and Sophia, excellent acting between two of them. She's clearly mad. He's clearly begging for her life. Yeah. Agadisho, there's a scene when they're in prison when Agadisho and Penguin are negotiating, and she turns to Sad and she was like speaking in is it
Farsi.
Farsi?
Yeah, Farsi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Farsi.
Farsi. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
like
shouts.
this guy's a bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they shout at that, see, this does business, and I'm like, okay, they are doing the best with how weak the script is, basically.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the acting does not falter. And despite me attacking it because of what's come before, you still give it part. But it is the weakest episode for me.
Yeah.
Out of all of them so far.
Especially coming off the eye of the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, so it's come right after what I consider the best episode. We've not had the weakest episode.
Yeah.
So what would you guys rate this one?
To be honest, let me go first. As weak as the episode is, I still can't give it 2.5. Which is a weird thing for me. I still gonna have to give it a 3.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3.
I'll probably go higher than you and give it like a 3.25 or something. Yeah.
That is so strange.
Yeah. So
as much as they are bashing the episode like this, it's still good.
I like the way you put it. The issue was the script, not the acting, or it's the plot holes in the script as to why they were doing what they were doing. And I think everything that could have been fixed. I think it was fixable.
It wasn't as if like.
That Maroni escape is just
no. Escape, actually, you know what? I don't think that can fix that one.
That's terrible.
I don't think that can because
like
you got escape since you've been there.
It's now
you used a guard's piece and you just escaped.
But okay, you know what I've done to fix that one? Made it so that the injury got so bad they had to take him to a hospital. And then sprung him.
His people exactly.
Something along those lines would have worked.
Even like I would have deleted the idea of kidnapping the boy of Maroni. Like that entire story, like the exchange, everything, I didn't like it. Immediately they introduced the Taj character, I was like, this is basically a clone of Alberto. Why are we going through the same wasted drug lord?
It seems to me, and I think this is the issue here, it seems to me that those mushrooms long term are going to be what pushes Penguin to the top of the food chain.
Yes.
So they had to show him they had to have him get it back from Agadushu. I just thought, but that sequence just been to me. On paper, or if you at broad strokes, there's nothing wrong. It's the details of how that scene worked out that is toilets.
Yes. Yeah.
One, why would you not try to double? Why would you go there with one true? And your whole kerosene plan.
That kerosene
plan was dumb. Yeah, it was just dumb. Stupid. You know, they could have taken another 2 hours to work out something better.
Yeah. Like the whole exchange and double crossing. Nah, that didn't work at all.
See that kerosene straight away. Yeah. Do you know what in my mind what I said? Why would you not put a plastic bomb behind him?
Yeah, I was actually in my own head as well. I was just thinking that why would you have a bomb?
That even was better.
Strap a bomb behind him. That will blow up him and his mom. Simple.
Yeah, you know.
The whole fire thing played. Well, okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'll still watch it.
No! You have to watch it.
Exactly.
Still this is still the best show on TV right now. So
yeah. Hands down. Okay. Right. That brings us to the end of episode 205 of Naija's Geeking Out. Thank you again, listeners, for joining us. Remember to rate, like, subscribe, Naija's Geeking Out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Next week, we'll be covering Superman and Lois, Agatha all along, Penguin, and we need to talk comic books next week. I'm just wondering.
There's a few good comics now.
Yes, I've read a lot of good comics, and we still have some comics we need to review. So, like,
there's quite a few. So
we'll probably touch on the franchise probably much later in the season or
yes.
So I'm going to start watching that today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
So everyone, please watch the franchise. It's on Sky Comedy or it's on HBO. It shows you how Sony think when they are making a movie, and how
Marvel thinks.
It shows how you start with noble intentions and then you go sideways,
and then just
Well, okay, yeah. So that's it from me.
Okay, guys, see you next week. Yeah. Jump on some really good comics. There are so many good comics out nowadays that I'm getting spoiled.
Yeah, that was a
So
good
yeah.
time. That was a good time. Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, thanks for listening once again, and we'll see you later.